back. We are leaving out of Aberfeldy, home of the famous Dewar's Distillery. And we are going to be heading through the Cairngorms National Park on this section and end up in Fort Augustus. Well, we're getting right into it. These are some giant leaves. Oh my gosh.
This is our last segment of the Rob Roy Way. We've been off and on it for the last few days. So we're headed to Pitlochry along the Tay River.
Turn left at hole 17.
In the US, creeks are called brooks or kills or sloughs. In Scotland, they call them burns.
Oh, this is kind of fun to walk through. Zoom, 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 zoom. I feel like I'm going through some sort of sci-fi tunnel. All right, this is like a legit town. They've got like an outfitter and everything. Well, I've heard of going to the corner because you're bad, but this corner is inherently bad. From Pitlochry to Blair Athol, we go along River Garry on the Bealach, I'm definitely pronouncing that incorrectly, path, which is really quite nice. We've got bungee jumping happening here. You could not pay me money to do this, and they've paid money to do this. Do it, here it goes. Oh my gosh. Not in a million. No, look how much blood has got to be going to his head. Soldier's Leap, famous spot from which a soldier, a redcoat fleeing from the Jacobites, leaped this. And that's a lot farther than it looks. It's about 5.5 meters. 18 feet. Tony thinks he can do it, so he's going to go down there and show us how to do it, right?
Yep. I'm going to take my backpack off first.
So this restaurant has a working mill where they grind their own flour and then they make delicious things like this. Whew. Just a riverside kind of day. So cute. Ooh. 300 miles, brah. Shadow Tony. Do you know what it takes for you to exist? Sun! Sun! We've spotted a hill walker. This guy is just overlanding just straight up this mountain or hill. These sheep are definitely more chill than the other ones we've seen. They don't run away nearly as much. We've got ourselves a nice little campsite for tonight.
It's like 4:30 a.m. and I'm in my cocoon. Tony's trying to get me to get up. Don't, baby, get out of here. It's cold and windy.
It's easy to see why they would want to set the Cairngorms aside as a national park. It is just absolutely gorgeous. So much green. I am loving life right now. Bouncy, 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 bouncy. These must be the falls of Tarf that we've been hearing so much about.
It's a snake! Ah! Just one more crossing, and we get to go take a break at this bothy called the Red House. Definitely not treacherous this time of year. Apparently it can get quite deep, but I guess we are lucky. Well, we are inside our first bothy. This place is pretty rad. Got like a cooking setup stuff, like a drying rack. And there's a whole separate room with really fresh smelling new bunks in here. I've stopped to enjoy some coffee while perusing this journal, and we just missed another S&T hiker, And about 3 days ago, there was another S&T hiker from the US. So there are people out here hiking it. I'd like to meet them. This section's definitely on the boggy side, trying to get through here. Very wet feet.
This gorge really just comes out of nowhere. Like, we've just been hiking along relatively flat, very, very wet, boggy conditions, and then all of a sudden there's this gorge and this beautiful waterfall.
Ooh, it's a little scary up here. I was sitting in a pile of red ants. Ouch. We just met this intrepid man out here with his old Jeep. Oh, he's a road fixer. That's why he was talking about the quality of the road. Some fine handiwork, Mr. Guy we just met.
This is a really nice change of pace. We're walking on a trail through the woods, which we don't see very often in Scotland since there's so much deforestation.
Second bothy we're gonna see today. We've been debating staying here, but we know it would be better if we kept going because it's pretty early, so let's see what we decide. Tony is trying his first iron brew. Recommendation from our new friend Michael.
It's the only soft drink that outsells Coca-Cola in Scotland.
Oh my God. We just had the best night ever. I was like, just like amazing. There's no words, really.
No, Lindsay had so many stories and was such a kind host. It was really wonderful.
It does look like New Hampshire and Maine because of this mud. So glad I so carefully walked across that river because my feet are now sopped from the grass.
We are about a mile out of Kingusie, and there is this random castle that we're walking past, and that is the awesomeness of Scotland.
Wilderness is hard. We are walking on a bike path. The trail itself actually goes up into kind of a bog on an indistinct path. And after talking with our new friend Michael, we're like, well, you could take the cycle route or you could walk through a bog. And my shoes have not been dry in 2 days. And it's pretty rainy out today. So we chose to take the cycle route. That was our choice. Also, they have museums on this route, so we can do some learning. This village is where they filmed scenes from Outlander. And we're walking through another golf course. Well, we chose to keep staying on the cycle route to go to Login so we could make it there before a cafe closes at 4 and carry less food. But the beautiful biking path that we were on has disappeared. So I'm having very mixed feelings about this choice. All right, it's been a long day. We don't really deserve it, but there's a hotel here, and Tony is going to go try to negotiate a good price. I have been waved in. Ooh, this is exciting. What a beautiful location. We got a really, really good rate. You did so good. Although he did say he didn't negotiate at all. They just...
With my eyes, I negotiate.
With your eyes. Plus, we didn't want to wait for their 7 o'clock dinner, so they were like, well, just come down and eat with the staff. And I was like, how much? And they're like, yeah, it's fine. Chicken fajitas, just make a plate. and our view right outside the window. I'm sorry, this is getting a little long, but I'm just stoked. This is a good section for us so far. I mean, the road walk was, but it worked out. Yummy. We loved the Login Hotel. Aww, you look like a beetle. And here we have Justin Bieber.
Hey, girl.
Some stars out there.
Sprinter van just stopped, and the guy inside is like, we're going up as far as where the pavement ends, you know, like another 4 miles. And I was like, oh, okay, thanks for letting me know your itinerary. And Melissa's like, he's offering you a ride. I was like, oh, no, we have to walk. But it was funny because I was completely clueless.
We decided to push the full 12 miles on the road because we knew there was a bothy here, the Melgarve bothy. So we were very ready for a break because 12 miles on pavement is no bueno. It is not Lindsay quality, but I suppose it would do in a pinch. We're heading up and over a pass here in order to get to Fort Augustus. Kind of ugly with the power lines. I guess I earned my breakfast. Whew, sweaty. Now it's just an easy 10 miles all the way down to Fort Augustus. Been playing this game over the next hill, around the next corner. We're gonna
see Loch Ness.
It's out there, and it will suddenly appear. We're getting close to it. Oh, there's Loch Ness. There it is. Loch Ness. I could do without all of these ununiformly sized rocks at the end of the day. Blah. And so the trail literally takes us through the cemetery here. We are using our originally planned zero day today to do a bit of a Nero, just about 8.5 miles out of Invergarry, using the public bus back to Fort Augustus. But the bus was a situation. It was about 40 minutes late, and then she didn't stop at our bus stop, so we had to walk back to our bus stop. The sailboat is waiting for the lock to empty out. My new shoes have arrived. They came to the hostel. I ordered them on eBay, UK eBay. This is what my shoes should look like. This is what my shoe currently looks like. It's definitely wearing through here, but I think I'm gonna take them with me to the bogs. We're going to a very boggy section next, and I'm just gonna wait until they completely fall apart so I can make these ones last as long as possible. And just for another view, this is what the tread should look like. This is what my tread currently looks like.